Intro. The nation of Saba. There was once a nation for whom hunger was just a word. In their cities, scarcity was something no one even imagined. Gold was like dust beneath their feet, and water flowed like divine mercy. Now imagine this, just a tiny mouse, and the great Damam Rib met its written destiny. No army attack, no earthquake, no lightning from the sky. Just one command of Allah, and one single night, and the richest kingdom on earth was buried beneath the ground. This is the incident that Allah himself mentions in the Quran. This is the story of Kami Saba, a journey from paradise to hell. And believe me, what's coming next will shake you from the inside. The story of Kami Saba, wealth and power. The people of Saba lived in the southern part of Arabia, in what is today Yemen. But this was no ordinary nation. They were among the most prosperous people on earth. Their land was fertile. The air was gentle. Rain fell in perfect balance, but their greatest strength and their biggest secret was the magnificent dam of Mir. This dam was so extraordinary that it supplied water to vast gardens on both sides. Fruit was so abundant that travelers passing through felt no hunger at all. The Quran itself describes this scene. For the people of Saba, there was a sign in their dwelling place. Gardens on the right and gardens on the left. Eat from the provision of your Lord and be grateful to him. This wasn't just wealth. This was a system of divine mercy. Trade flourished month after month. The city was clean, organized, and peaceful. People lived in safety. The Quran calls it a pure city, and its Lord most forgiving. This was paradise on earth. Hazrat Sulaiman As and Queen Bilqis, among the most famous rulers of Saba, was Queen Bilqis. According to Tafsir Ibn Kathir, she was intelligent, wise, and powerful. Her throne was magnificent, her governance strong, her kingdom famous, far and wide. Her name eventually reached Allah's prophet, Hazrat Sulaiman As. Hazrat Sulaiman As was a prophet whom Allah granted unmatched powers. The jinn were under his command, birds understood his speech, and the wind moved by his will. He sent a letter to Bil. The Quran mentions its words. This letter is from Suleiman, and it begins in the name of Allah. Do not be arrogant against me, and come to me in submission to Allah. Bilqis consulted her advisors and sent gifts, gold, silver, and precious jewels. But Hazrat Sulaiman As returned them and said, "What Allah has given me is far better than what you offer." At that moment, Bilqis realized this was no ordinary king. This was a prophet of Allah. She came to him herself. When she entered the palace of glass, she mistook the transparent floor for water and lifted her garment. That's when the truth became clear. She said, "My Lord, I have wronged myself. Now I submit myself to Allah, the Lord of the worlds." According to Tafsir Ibn Kathir, after Bilqis, the people of Saba also accepted Islam. This was the spiritual and worldly peak of Saba. Disobedience, arrogance, and pride. But time never stays the same. Bilqis's era ended. Rulers changed, and slowly, gratitude was replaced by arrogance. They said, "These gardens are our achievement. This dam was built by our intelligence. This wealth is a result of our planning." The remembrance of Allah faded, and intoxication with power grew. Allah warned them. He sent prophets, but they mocked them. The prophets said, "This prosperity is not your brilliance. It is Allah's mercy. If you abandon gratitude, this mercy will turn into punishment." But the people laughed. They replied, "Look at our dam strong like mountains. Can your Lord really destroy it?" The prophets warned, when Allah seizes, he doesn't need a big reason. His command is enough. But their faces showed only pride. If punishment were coming, it would have arrived long ago. Our kingdom is secure. Our dam is unbeatable. GR's passed warnings continued. that hearts had turned to stone. They, Eastside, stopped threatening us. We'll stop any disaster with our wealth. And that was the moment their downfall was sealed. How Dudam broke the Quran reveals something that shakes human logic. Allah says, "So we sent upon them the flood that destroyed the dam." According to narrations, mice began digging into the foundation of the Marib Dam. People saw it, but pride blinded them. This dam is a symbol of our power. These mice can do nothing. The city slept. Silence filled the air, and the dam took its final breath. First, a sound, then another, and suddenly, the dam collapsed. The terrifying flood of Arim, the water that was once mercy, became punishment. People screamed. Some shouted. The dam was but there was nowhere to run. The Quran says, "Then we sent upon them the flood that destroyed the dam." The prophet's voice echoed, "This is what you used to deny." People cried, "Oh, Allah, save us! We were wrong! Help us!" Waves rose. They crashed into the city. Houses, gardens, and markets were swallowed together. Some fell. Some were dissolved in the flood, and every sound merged into destruction. Finally, a massive wave silenced them forever. Destruction and lessened the land that was once paradise became a wasteland. Gardens turned to dust. Homes vanished. Entire cities disappeared. Generations were erased. Only the story remained. Allah says, "We replaced their gardens with thorny shrubs." Why this punishment? The Quran answers, it was because of ingratitude. Kumisaba was not destroyed by wealth. They were destroyed by arrogance. Their crime wasn't being rich. Their crime was forgetting gratitude. This story is not just for them. It is for all of us. When Allah's blessings pull us away from Allah, they stop being mercy and become punishment. Think about it. If a tiny mouse, by Allah's command, can bring down an empire, then who are we? Comment below. Was it wealth or arrogance that destroyed nations? Like the video, subscribe to the channel.